Hi, my name's Tom. I was sent this next product to go ahead and tell you all about it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. This is the K-Paul battery-powered cordless automatic card shuffler. I've been playing around with it for a couple days now, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works with all the kind of different cards from my various board games. So here it is. It's really simple. All you do is open the box, you pull it out, and you're done. That's it. That's all there is to it. Let me explain. This is an automatic card shuffler. So you put cards on both sides. You have buttons for manual or automatic. I'm going to show you everything. And the cards, when you press the button, they get shuffled and they come right out. You've got a little pole right here just to kind of keep the cards from flying out too far. Once they're done, you open it up, pull your cards out, and you're done. It is rechargeable. There's no cords on it, so you can sit here and do this for hours. You charge it up, it'll last a long, long time. It does come with a little charging cord. It's USB-C right there and a USB-A plug. Just plug it into any kind of a little charging block or wall outlet. You can even charge it off of your laptop and then plug the other end into the back right there. Little blinking light will go on when it's charging. Once it's done, it'll be a solid red light. And that means you're charged up and ready to go. You do get a little instruction manual as well. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to keep the box for storage because all you do is you pick this thing up, you go ahead and you put it into the box, put the top on, and there you go. You can go ahead and put it up on your shelf with your games or cards or whatever you want. This kind of keeps it out of the way, keeps it ready to go. Okay, let's go ahead and see how this works. Now, there's two buttons on this thing. There's a manual button. You press the manual button, and you let it go and it will stop shuffling. The auto button will just automatically go ahead and shuffle all the cards until there are no cards left. So there is a little detector in here that tells you when you have no cards left. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. This is Uno Flip, I believe. It's got 112 cards. I'm going to take the wild cards. I'm going to take the blue ones and the pink ones. Now, because this deck is broken out by for lack of a better term, colors or types of cards, we're going to go ahead and shuffle it a couple times to go ahead and get the deck nice and shuffled. But I'm going to put them both in. You want to keep them in fairly loose, and I'm just going to hit auto. And you can see them shuffling, and it stops. There we go. Now, I could reach the little thing up, and I could pull my deck out. What I typically do, because this thing is cordless, I just pick it up, put it to the side, and there you go. You can see things are relatively shuffled. I actually have, it's blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, blue, purple, a couple purples, blue, purple, blue, purple. You can see a couple blues there. So that's pretty good. But let's go ahead and do it a couple more times. And the way I'm just going to do that is I'll split it up again. There we go. If it gets stuck, just hit button again, keeps going. You can see it's a little more shuffled there. Now I may want to go ahead and cut the cards a couple times just to kind of mix up all the different colors. And I'll do it again. You can see how amazingly fast it is. It is fairly quiet. There are no cords. Now this side's a little higher than this side. Let's see what happens. There we go. I'm going to cut the cards maybe one more time, kind of do something like this. One more time and you'll see. Ta-da! There we go. And in about a minute or so of 2 or 3 shuffles, I now have it fairly random. Purple, orange, orange, blue, pinks in there. 2 pinks, blue, a purple, and I could just keep going. And if you've been using them for playing cards, you don't need to shuffle it 3 or 4 times. Just 1 or 2 runs through, and everything is nice and shuffled. There you go, nice and random. By the way, this will hold about 150 cards. If you have more than 150 cards in a deck, it's only about 112 right here. You may want to go ahead and split the deck up, so maybe do 50 and 50, then 50 and 50, so you get 200 cards total, and just kind of shuffle through and mix the deck that way. This thing will also work with smaller cards. So these are little tiny Ticket to Ride cards. They are smaller than the regular size playing card, but there's a trick to it. All you do is when you take these, when you actually shuffle these and put them in, let's get an even deck there, even on both sides, all you want to do is you want to just kind of hold your finger over here to keep them from bouncing down. So I'm going to go ahead and hit auto and put my finger there, and there we go, and ta-da, They were nice and shuffled, nice and neat, very, very quickly. It took me just a couple seconds to go ahead and shuffle them. So there you go. You've seen how easily this thing works. You just go ahead, put the cards in, press the buttons, and it just works. It is so much easier, so much faster. It's relatively quiet. It's not like those giant clunky machines of old days. This just makes playing with card games so much more fun and so much less arduous because you don't have to worry about the shuffling between rounds. You don't have people complaining about whether or not it's uneven or whether you shuffled them wrong. You just put the cards in here, press the buttons, and shuffle. It works really, really well. I am really pleased with this, and it's highly recommended.